Let's read some Glitch in the Matrix stories. Hi, Auntie Matrix. Hi! Super huge fan and longtime follower of your stories. Yay! I'm always fascinated by everyone's different experiences with the paranormal, astral travel, alien stories, etc. But little did I know that something like what I am going to share would happen to little old me. It's actually almost been a year since the event happened, but taken me the time to fully digest that it did, and I am not crazy. You are not crazy. We believe you. Pretty sure timelines overlapped. I've only shared with a few people that I know would believe me. For context, I had a lot of personal transitions happen last year that I do believe influenced the event. A bad breakup, looking for a new job, and then actually transitioning to that new job all within a 4-month period. So now on with the good stuff. Back in October of 2023, I worked in an office that most of the small staff, about 15 people, had very flexible schedules. Some traveled a lot and some teleworked, and a few others came into the office much later than I did. This particular Friday, I was the only one in the office around 8 a.m. Normal routine was to make some coffee in our break room if it hadn't already been made by someone else there. I was alone. I let myself in first thing and disarmed the alarm so I know for certain I was the first one in. Our front doors had a bell/lock system that you had to have a key or have someone let you in. First stop was the break room to make a pot of coffee. The building gets a lot of natural sunlight in the morning as my office space is in the front with a floor-to-ceiling window, so I had not turned on any of the hallway lights as I came in. I walked to my office and put my purse and laptop down and then back to the break room to get a cup. The entire office space was a rectangle within a rectangle. Conference room was the inner rectangle. Basically, you could step out of my office door and take a right and walk a complete circle back to my office. Break room was on the complete opposite outer side of this rectangle hallway. The company usually provides paper cups for the coffee, so I walk to the break room and pour myself a cup, walk back around to my office and begin to work. Since this was a Friday, I usually tidy up my office for the weekend. I do tend to have a bad habit of collecting paper coffee cups off to the side of my desk from the week. So as I work and I drink my cup of coffee down to about 3/4 empty, it was time for a refill. I reach over to the corner of my desk and grab the empty cups to throw away in the break room. I stood up, walked around from behind my desk with the old cups in my right hand, reached out and grabbed my current daily cup that was needing a refill in my left hand. So I had 4 cups in my right hand and 1 in my left hand. This is where it gets strange. I circle around the hallway and proceed to walk into the break room. I immediately throw the 4 old cups in the trash and then go and refill my current cup with coffee. I did, however, walk out of the break room and continue the entire circle to see if anyone had slipped in and to say good morning. No one was there, lights are still off, I was completely alone. Just as I'm walking back through the door to my office, I stop. There sits a cup on my desk right in front of my keyboard. I am dumbfounded. I'm holding the refilled cup in my hand and I had just removed the others and threw them away, so to be sure, I walked the entire office again to see if someone came in. Still really hard for no sound to be made when they come in. I checked every office, conference room, and the bathrooms. I even knocked on the men's restroom door, no answer. I relent and go back to my desk thinking maybe I did leave a cup that needed to be put in the trash, but the cup was center of my desk just staring at me and this random thought pops into my head. I look down to the cup to see that it is exactly 3/4 empty, and then I took my pinky finger and stuck it down into the coffee. It was still warm. Not hot, not cold, but tepid enough that it was time to refill. I was at a loss for words. What just happened? I knew I was alone. I did end up leaving work early and chose to finish the day out teleworking because I was so freaked out. I gathered my things and hightailed it out of there. I have no doubts that timelines crossed. That is literally the only explanation. Thank you so much for reading my story. Let me know what you think. It was a ghost cup. Just joking. I don't think it was a ghost cup. Actually, maybe it was a ghost cup. Nah, I think you're right. I think there was a timeline crossover. There's so much of this that happens all the time with people having multiple duplicate things popping up, things disappearing, crazy shit. The fact that you went and filled up your current cup, then went back and it was there, 3/4 full, still warm. Definitely some weird timeline, glitch in the matrix situation. I don't know why I'm yelling. I'm sorry. Love these weird glitches in the matrix. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Friends, tell me what you think in the comments and tell me what you think the chill factor was for the story. I'm Auntie Matrix, and if you like stories like this, make sure that you're following me and you can send me yours too right here if you want. We believe you.